Hey, Dr. Stansel, it's Ashley Allen for Microbiology 225. Today is September 19th. Wow, week 3, time flies, 2018. And so week 3, video 1, this is on microscopy for microbiology use and function. So we learned a lot about our microscope this week. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is the field of view. So the field of view is related to the total magnification. So for example, my microscope, which I'll show you here, the eyepiece is 15 times, and I have 4 lenses, correct? So you would take 15 times 4, 15 times 10, 15 times 40, and then 15 times 100 for the oil immersion lens, and that gives you the total magnification, and that's the field of view. So to make it a little simpler, the higher the total magnification, so the lens with the eyepiece with the lens, let's say the oil immersion, which is 100 times, and the eyepiece is 15 times, the higher the total magnification, the smaller the field. So imagine just something very close up. So you have a smaller field of view because you're so close up on that. So that's what the field of view is. What's our field of view? And it always ranges depending on what we're looking at or how close we want to be. Obviously, the smaller the bacteria or amoeba, I can never say this, amoeba, you might want to be closer or further away depending on the stain. Again, well, amoebas don't have stains, but you get what I'm saying. Different organisms may need a broader or a lesser field of view. So that leads us to the depth of field. So the depth of field refers to the distance range that's in focus at a given time. So there's shallow depth of view and there's greater depth of view. So shallow is, I think of something like maybe you're having a conversation with someone and you're looking directly into their eyes. You're seeing their eyes. You're not seeing maybe what's going down here with their hands. It's kind of blurry. You're having a shallow, it's zoomed in, right? Versus a greater focus or greater depth of view is the whole background. So you see someone at a distance walking towards you. You see what they're walking on, what's behind them. So that's a greater focus. So with that being said, what we have looked at with depth of view and field of view are different things under the microscope. And we had examples, some slides. One was the amoeba, which is not a bacteria. They're actually larger than bacteria, which is a protozoan. Then there's fungi, which is a eukaryote, which are molds and yeast. And we've worked with yeast in bread, yeast in beer, and we've looked at yeast last week and taken samples of yeast this week under a slide for lab part 2. And then there's bacteria, which are unicellular. They have walls, but they lack organelles, and there's 3 types of bacteria. And so that leads me to this part. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to take my swabs. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swab my teeth. Now, just a little, maybe too much information for you, but I'm going to share it with you anyways. I ate eggs and I drank coffee and I haven't brushed my teeth yet after those things because I've had such a hard time with my microscope. I really want to see the bacteria in my mouth. So just FYI. So I'm going to swab my mouth run it over a few different teeth, okay? And then I'm just going to really make sure I get everything. And I'm going to put it on one of my slides here, right smack in the middle. I'm really going to try to rub it on. And then I'm going to take my pipette and put some distilled water in it. And this pipette has already been cleaned with some rubbing alcohol. I'm just going to put a little drop, okay? A little drop on there. And with my slide cover, you're supposed to go at an angle, slowly drop it. And then we're going to see what's under this bad boy with the microscope. After that, I'm going to do my cheek. I'll take pictures and place it in my lab assistant for you. All right, take care, Dr. Stansel. See you later.